what you guys got going on. That was a weird music thing, but anyway, playing some Binding of Isaac. Now, I know I gotta do some more challenges, but at the same time, I think I'm very close to finishing off the mom kills that I need, so I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna do it with Eve, because I just need to bite that bullet. Because this was when I had all the, like, frame trouble. Don't you dare. Alright, whatever. Fine. This was right off of the last episode where I did the greed mode run, and I didn't realize it at the time, but there were 0 frame issues, and I can't understand why. Cause I don't know. By the way, this is SBW playing Binding of Isaac. If you did know, but you probably saw it because you clicked on the video. Teleporter. Oh, hey. I'll play your game. So, this is Eve. Eve starts off with 2 HP, which you cannot see, but she does. I think she starts with 2. I don't think she'd start with 3. She has the dead bird and this other item called Lore of Babylon. YouTube, don't be mad. That's just what the item's called. I can't call it something else. So Eve's a character like has some really cool combinations you can do, because she starts off with these items, and all of these items revolve around having taken damage. Deadbird activates whenever you get hit and starts to fly around the room and starts hurting all the enemies and stuff like that. Whore of Babylon is as long as I'm at 1 HP, 1 red HP or less with Eve, or half of an HP with other characters, then I get this demon form speed down. It's not ideal. I want to be in there, in that chest thing, to get that chest and all of its resources that I could find there within. Nice, good hit, good hit. Okay, go this way. I'm trying to think of what teleporter does, and I think it's pretty simple. I think it just takes you to a room chosen at random. It's definitely better than the teleporter in Spelunky, I'll say. I want you to blow up your brethren. Please. Please. You can blow this up too if you want. Yeah, good stuff. Okay. So, the ideal thing to do with Eve is to get yourself down to the 1 HP point or less, ideally by, deals with the devil and stuff like that, so that you benefit from this damage boost that you get, because your damage is pretty bad. So you, need it. I also need a bomb, so I can benefit from that, because if I have Spirit Hearts, it doesn't matter if I'm at 1 HP. 1 red HP, because Core Babylon doesn't check Spirit Hearts. That's the benefit of Spirit Hearts. There's so many things you can coast around. So last episode, I was talking about my job and stuff like that. I do have this now, which is a bomb that I will use here, and get the Spirit Hearts. Let's go. Well, I might as well peep the shop. Alright. That was not worth my time. Glad I checked. I also want another bomb, so I can get in there. And I was talking about, there's so many bombs that I could have here. I guess 1 bomb would just get me another bomb, so it's not that useful, but, whatever. I was talking about my job, and there's actually a whole bunch of other stuff that happened that day besides, that day being today, that was really cool and I wanted to talk about, besides me just getting a bunch of prizes for my job that I'm supposed to do anyway for money that I already get a fair pay on, I'd like to think. Okay, if you just want to keep hopping around, I guess it's okay. It'll take forever to kill you, but die in the fire, die in the fire, die in the fire, please. Thank you for taking damage in the fire. Oh, that is apparently the particle effect. I figured it out. It's the particle effect. This guy this came to assassinate my frame rates. Okay, so generally the idea is not to shoot the shadow ball, but in this case, for my sanity, I'm going to shoot the shadow ball. I handled it better that time. I have no idea. Like, I can play like Total War Warhammer 2, which I own. I'm a nerd, shut up. I can play that at ultra settings. But when I play this game that was originally, when its first incarnation was in Flash, it just, apparently my computer, my beefed up 1080, like GTX 1080, just suddenly forgets its Harvard law degree, and I'm trying to make some kind of metaphor where the GTX 1080 is a lawyer, but the lawyer forgets how to be a lawyer. Whatever, just give me my caffeine pill. Health down, great. Actually, that puts me in permanent. Ooh, okay. Let's go to the next floor so I can show off what this HP means to me. So that might have been the best health down pill I've ever taken. Yeah, because I had 2 HP, but now I have only 1 HP, and that puts me in this extra damage mode. So that was also one of the best caffeine pills ever, because now my speed is off the charts. Alright, let's just absolutely destroy this run now. We can do whatever we want, but ideally we want to beat, which is like the mom fights, which is like pretty basic. Okay. So we have this thing in America, and I think other places have it too. I think it goes by different names. Like Operation, like Christmas Child might be unrelated. Sad bombs. I keep calling it the Giving Tree, but I also think that's just a book. So I might have that wrong. But it's like, here's the idea of it. So you want to help little kids, and during Christmas, because you're a nice person. So you go to your local church or like non-profit organization, and on this Christmas tree, little kids are allowed to put a wish list, like not a wish list. No, I bit my tongue. Yeah, that's good stuff right there. I spoke. My commentary is too good even for my own tongue. Something's wrong. Pheromones. Lemon Party. I'm playing one of those like party games where you like put the words together. Something's wrong. Pheromones. Lemon Party. There is a shop which I could bomb my way into, but I don't really want to, so let's just leave. So on this list, like, they don't just put one item. They don't put like a whole big list. Like, I would like a PS4 and a bunch of money for Christmas. They put their age group, and they put like a broad category of something that they want, so as to not be so specific. Like, I want a PS4, but no, and the idea is to go for cheaper stuff. Like, I want a baseball, and that's cute. Let's get this kid a baseball. But the problem is that a lot of times it's too broad, and so the target people that do this, like the target demographic, is older people. Like, older people. They don't have anything better to do, apparently. No offense to you. I don't think I have any older people in my YouTube demographic of 2 people, so I don't think that's an issue. And one of those people might just be me, so... hold on. This is some complex surgery. Open heart. Okay, this is fine. Stop it. It's my HP. You sunk my battleship. Okay. we're fine. Yeah, get him, Deadbird. Yeah, you got him. So, and so, you know, like, it's nice that they're wanting to help, and just the trouble is, like, they don't know what to get. So this falls to the task of the person that's working in toys, or the super nice person that's working in electronics that is really cute, and his name is SBW. Hello. Yes. Cool. Alright, I'm back. Just a thing that needed to be satisfied or settled. We were settling if SBW is the cutest electronics person that ever lived, and the person that was in the background agreed with me. So yeah. I hate these guys, by the way. It's Sad Bomb's time. Oh no. Oh, I love it. I don't love these guys. These guys can, like, go die and shoot their diagonal tears of doom elsewhere. Okay, so HB is back to normal levels. What on earth? That's a new room. Alright, we're safe. We're free. My anecdote. Oh yeah. So it falls to me to help this person out. And so she had 3 that she was wanting to do. And her budget was, like, you know, pretty good. So I was, like, impressed because she was spending like $25 on each kid, which I spent like $10 on my, like, people I know for Christmas, unless I, like, really want to, like, you know, I really want to show off, like, hey, look how great of a gift I can get you, within reason. So, and so it's like, she's got money to spend, she's got stuff to get, like, and I'm going at this from a human standpoint. I'm not going at this from a, well, let me maximize your budget as much as possible by spending all of the money you said you'd be okay with paying, so we can make as much money for being a retail store. So she had 3 categories. She had a 10-year-old boy, oh wait, no, this was a different one. She didn't give me the ages as much. Crystal ball. Sorry, teleporter, you didn't get used at all. I can rhyme. Let's do this. I wish I could see the map so I could get the other half of benefit from Crystal Ball, but the big benefit is that I'm going to be getting all these cards and Spirit Hearts. So, first item, is like she comes up to me and says, hey, I'm getting these gifts for someone. Do you know what a Pokemon is? And I keep my laughter to myself. Then she says it again, like as if I didn't understand, like, a Pokemon, and, like, you know, Pokemon, like, yeah, that's what you say when you want to be funny. But, like, she honestly didn't know, and that's what made it all the better. And so I was like, yeah, I know what that is. I can help you out. And the troubling thing is that, like, they weren't specific. Like I was talking about, it's too broad. Pokemon? Like what? Pokemon toy? Pokemon video game? And I'll get to the video game point. Oh, don't you worry. Do you want trading cards? But I decided, like, because I didn't know how much you wanted to spend at the time. So I was like, you know what? Pokemon cards. Kids like those. She told me about the age and said they were 10. I don't know if 10-year-olds play Pokemon. Like the Pokemon trading card game. TCG. And so, like, I took a leap of faith. Like, it's a cheaper option. Like, here, Pokemon cards. And then, so she said the next one, and this was the one that got me. This one, I, like, visibly looked, like, ready to, like, bust out laughing. Okay, now how about a video game? And I just looked at her, like, what are you talking about, lady? A video game? It's only the most, like, broad spectrum ever to be created. What's next? Do you want a TV show? Wait, she might be expecting Tom and Jerry, and I'm gonna give her Sex in the City or something like that. So a video game. And so I said, like, do you know did they like write anything else about the video game? And she's like, no, just a video game. So I have to like desperate measures. I have to go after those like cheap games that are either like handhelds or are like the ones that you can just plug into a TV and get going. So I gave her this Frogger machine. Like it's one of those nostalgia bait things where you can just like play old school Frogger by plugging this little joystick into the TV. But it's like some 10-year-old kid's gonna get this and he's gonna be like, oh boy, Frogger, I'm so glad I got this for free. It was like a $20 machine, so that's 20. Like, he could return that thing without his ID and get $20 back to spend at Target. This might be better. No offense, lady. If she's watching this, first off, thank you for watching. I appreciate it, but no offense. All right, we got our map. We gotta go this way. All right. Oh wait. And so that was fine. That all went okay, I think. Someone was like smart in that group of kids and said, I want a basketball. And I'm like, dude, done. Basketball, here you go. And it turns out actually another one wanted a basketball, so I'm like, you know what, even better. And then another one said like, okay, wow, the frames are all the way back. Okay. So, another one was for like a 10-year-old girl and said a board game. And just like internally I'm like, oh good, a board game. So I pick out, I like feel so smart about this. Like I'm so proud of the like stuff I picked out for her, because that was like all like 10 out of 10 stuff, like for the age group and everything. I got Headbands, which is like a game where, I mean, you guys probably heard of Headbands, right? You like stick this thing on your forehead, and it's like a soccer ball, and you play 20 questions to figure out what you are, because you can't see your forehead, so you can't see what the card is. And so, you know, I thought that was pretty good. Whoa, alright, we're fine. Ancient Recall, play it. Joker, awesome. Lovers, useless. Sun, also probably not useful. That's my first book. Okay. Joker card is gonna be useful. Oh, just you? You got better than that game. Just one enemy and some spikes. Throw me a challenge. Alright. Let's check in here. I need to donate. Let's do this. Because I don't really want more HP, so here, have the money. I don't care about an arcade. Okay. Not gonna come all the way back up here for a single battery charge. Death. Keep Joker. Let's do this. First curse room, apparently, in like forever. And so, like, I got her headbands, and I think she like actually recognized the game. So she's like, "Oh, that's a good idea," and I'm like, "Yeah, right. I know. I'm such a good person for helping you with this." And she actually like, I didn't say that being facetious, but like she was thankful. She said thank you and everything. Like that's the other nice thing. Like people that are doing the Christmas tree thing, you know they're nice people and you know they're gonna thank you. Which sometimes, if they don't, like that's one of my biggest pet peeves. Oh, I have a whole other rant about my pet peeves. But that's one of my pet peeves. If you asked a question to a store person, you best be saying thank you, my boy, or you are going to be getting all kinds of stink eyes, and you're going to get all kinds of people talking behind your back, and you're going to have some weirdo on YouTube talking about you. I got others, like the electric carts, they leaving that out, like in that beeping, oh that insipid beeping, that's another pet peeve of mine. Alright, so I really need to just mention that our damage is so nice right now. I love the SuperPaperWatt item. It's even nicer on a character that actually has good damage to start with. Wow, that guy was just dodging my shots all day. I need more tier delay. I mean, like, I need better tiers. Also, like, a tier effect. I will do this. I don't want that. Okay, I've got bombs, but I don't think I need to use them on sickly green chub here. I was talking about giving Tree Lady, who was nice to me. I had another person that was a couple days ago. She wanted, she was a little bit more rude about it, because she said, okay, so I have, like, you know, everything starts out normal, like I say, so I have a 10-year-old boy, I have no idea what to get him, and I'm like, don't worry, I got this. How do you feel about Legos? And she's like, oh, yeah, Legos are good. What kind of Legos should I get? And I said, well, I don't know anything about this child. I don't know how much you're looking to spend, so these are popular. And I, like, motioned to the Star Wars Legos. And she's like, okay, which one of these? And I said, I don't know. I don't know how much you're looking to spend, and I know nothing about the child. And, so, you know, so she was pretty short with me, and I was pretty short with her. But she, like, with the amount of stuff I helped out with, we were pretty neutral with each other, because she, like, said thank you. And she said it in, like, that older kind of way of saying, like, oh, thanks, doll. And I'm like, hey, not in public. Part of me's thinking I should have just used this Joker card just to get out of this, but I think I have a pretty good chance at my deal. I mean, 67 is, like, you know, pretty good. One more floor and it'd be 100%. Ow. Dead bird attack. Use quick attack. Use earthquake. Use guillotine, please. Something. Oh, I should probably be picking items that are more likely to hit. I remember my Pokemon stuff. That's one thing with Pokemon. Like, I don't play it, but I remember so much about it because I remember getting into, like, the min-max scene for a while there, and those were good times. Oh, the good times. You know, I made my weather team. I got all my IVs together. I made some cute Pokemon with really good hereditary stats. I made my Dittos. I bred so many Dittos. Oh, the Dittos. I really overpopulated the world around the daycare center with Dittos. Good times. Okay, I always hate this room because these guys can't track you, but they will just randomly randomly just run into you, which is not ideal, as you can probably guess. Please perish. Thank you. I remember my first. Oh, everyone remembers their first shiny Pokemon, right? Right? Like, I can talk about Pokemon here. Or if I can, you can't stop me. This is days before you're gonna see this video. So, this is not a fun room. This is actually terrible. I should go after the man that's not a champion. Probably. Ouch. Get him, Deadbird. Get him, Deadbird. Yeah. Deadbird's so bad. It's a bad item. Like, the only benefit is that you get it for free. You don't even really get it for free, because if Deadbird wasn't there, you get, like, a little bit more, like, think of it as like a point buy system in Dungeons and Dragons. You get it's like a point buy. So instead of the points you put into this awful item, you could have put it elsewhere and budgeted better to get, like, more damage or something like that. My first shiny Pokemon, and this is okay. So the first shiny Pokemon I ever saw was back in Pokemon Sapphire. You know, my first, like, real Pokemon game. It was a shiny Makuhita, and I didn't know what a shiny Pokemon was, so I tried to catch it like any normal person because it looked cool and it made a pretty noise. And so I tried it, and I couldn't because it was in like the Champions Road kind of thing, like right before the Elite Four. So the Pokemon was pretty strong, and I was like somewhere in between that like rough part of not being able to do enough damage with my weaker people. Don't take health up. Amnesia. I've got. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Okay, just leave. I want out of this floor. I feel like I've been here forever. Yeah, I remember this floor. The item room and the shop were all the way at the top. My first shiny Pokemon that I owned, and this one was great, I actually got it out of an egg. But I wasn't trying to get, like, I wasn't trying to do the method of getting a shiny Pokemon out of an egg. It just happened. Like, and I thought it was weird, because, like, why does this Piplup look so, looks weird? And the trouble with shiny Pokemon sometimes is that sometimes the Pokemon, like the shiny version, doesn't look that different. Might as well use Devil Card in here. Hello, Gertie. I'm really glad I brought this in now. Perish. I would like you to die. If you just want to keep this up, we can do this all flipping day. I would rather you not put more enemies on the screen, but whatever. We can come to a compromise is the word that I'm looking for. The first shiny I ever worked for was a shiny Drifloon. And if you see the color scheme, and then you see me, not me like in person, but like my persona character, like the little Sparky, you'll understand why I want this Drifloon. First off, the Drifloon's so cute. Look at its little face. Alright, go in here. Yes, this is the thing I want. I want this hairball. Thank you for the hairball. So now I can take this without consequence. And oh, I almost left without my Joker card. That would have made me the Joker. Ha ha. And it took me a very long time to get that Drifloon. Like, I think I got, relatively lucky compared to other people. But, it could have taken me days, and it did take me days, but it could have taken me weeks. Yeah, that's a good enough item for me. I'd prefer to get it quicker than this, but whatever. Thank you for Spirit of the Night. Alright, I see that shadow coming down. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Please. Fall. Thank you. Oh, here it comes. Oh, yeah. Land right on that deer. And it was so cute. I loved it. And I actually, had it as part of my team for a really long time. And I didn't want to evolve it, even though that's, probably the proper thing to do. Because then you'd have the shiny, Dex entry for the Drift Blim. But I was like, nah, I'm keeping this as my Pokemon. Oh. Alright, I need this guy dead, so I can open this. The stars is useful. Go in here. Take the item. Take the pills. Balls of Steel is a glorious pill. Alright, get out of here. Gross. Don't even talk about it. Don't even talk about those kinds of items. Get that trash out of here. That's one of those items that's good floor 1, but it is 95% of the active items are better than that. That's not true, but it's pretty close. I'm gonna donate again because I have plenty of HP. Yep, I was slow for Boss Rush, but that is okay with me. It's tough because, if you get a really good run, but, it's a run that gives you a lot of options to find secret rooms and everything, and you're like, oh, I don't want to leave behind the secret rooms. I could get even more stacked. But then you, you go slower because you're looking at all this new stuff. you're like on a tour instead of a bit like a business trip, and you know, like because you got to look at all this extra stuff, it cost you more. But instead of like money would be the normal analogy, it's time in this case. To put it like completely in the most complicated way possible. This room's always tricky because these guys explode. They explode the skulls, and the skulls have like dudes in them. Ah, I'm gonna do this. Dude, that was great. Full death. Full. Okay, keep death. Use it here. Don't use it here. Sick up his paw. That's step 2 of the Guppy Dream. Kill all these jokers. I don't need Callus anymore. Whoop. Oh no. Those worm guys, you gotta watch out for them. They are deceptively lethal. Alright, cool. Doesn't help that they're blocking shots too. The worm is invincible. Zip ya. Dude, all these pills are so good. I don't know why. I will take this just in case I get my deal. Although I guess it doesn't matter. I'd actually prefer I don't get my deal. Hello, Sister Viss. I should have more Pokemon, like, things to talk about. I had a friend of mine on one of the like online groups I have. She was talking about the like her current Pokemon team in Alpha, in Fancy Moon and Fancy Sun, Ultra Moon and Ultra Sun. Okay. Oh, that guy's dead. This is actually a cool boss. I'm just so used to fighting this boss by now. Like it came in with Afterbirth Plus. It's one of those kind of boss. It's like your Ornstein and Smoke kind of thing. Nice. All right, good at tear fixing. Fixing my tears is important. So I had a phone call earlier, and I didn't recognize the number. So they actually left a voicemail, so I'll actually be able to discern who this is. Cause like there's actually like an okay chance that it's part of my like more extended family that I just never remember their phone number. Or it could be like a person wanting to sell me a trip to Hawaii. It's actually another like joke about that. I'm getting all scatterbrained, but on like I'm not used to reading YouTube analytics, so I saw I totally forgot my Pokemon thing I was talking about. To go back to the Hawaii joke, I was looking at it, and I was looking at where people in the world watched my video, and it was funny because I could tell because one of my friends who's British, and so I could tell if someone from the United Kingdom watched it, then I know that he watched it most likely. But it when it fills in for the United States, it fills in like Alaska and Hawaii. So I didn't see Hawaii, but I saw Alaska, and I'm like, oh cool, someone in Alaska watched my video. That's so far away in like in a limited limited sense. So that was cool. It was a cool thing that happened. And so my friend's telling me about these Pokemon, and she's saying, is it weird that I gave all of my Pokemon backstories? And on one half, I miss having that childlike sense of wonder where I could nickname all my Pokemon, but at the same time I just like the names of the Pokemon. But just giving all them nicknames and developing their comic book backstories in the background, I'm like, you know what, I miss those times. I remember those times with my starting Pokemon, and then I stopped and thought about it. I once had a starting Pokemon team, and that wasn't her starting Pokemon team, but it's like, you know, I remember when my starting Pokemon team, when I gave my guys backstories. Good times. So, we had Swampert, who was my starter. I've talked about this one, like the Mudkip, to avoid this trying to meme it, but this is, you know, Mudkip. You know, everyone picks Mudkip. Or you pick Trico. No one picked Torchic, even though Torchic nowadays I find is a very cute Pokemon. And I admire that in a Pokemon. They either have to be totally creepy, which is ironic considering how much I hate being scared, or they have to be adorable, which is why I like ghost types so much, because I get to fit both of those categories. Look how many ghost Pokemon are so cute. Go back to talking about Drifloon, shall we? Drifloon is so cute. A ghost Pokemon, a lot of them are so cute. This is why, like, if I so back to the team, the old team. We had a Swampert. Oh no, it's Magic Mush. I'm gonna take it, even though that's gonna ruin Horror of Babylon. That was very much, might not have been worth the trade. So I had a Swampert, and I'm not gonna go into the full thing, but it was like, you know, he was the Pikachu to my Ash. It was great. And then I had a Trapinch that I raised from Trapinch all the way to Flygon, and I named him Hunter because the Pokédex entry was talking about how he hunts by making those big old sand pits, which I thought was pretty cool. He's a cool guy. He's a cool Pokemon. And this is the Bombfade. Then I had a Clamperl, because the Clamperl was so cute. You know, why don't they do dive more often in video games? They did dive in like the Sapphire and like the Hoenn region because they had so much water. But then after that, it kind of just disappeared. But that was the coolest thing, like being underwater for so long. Yeah, finding all those Pokemon deep under the water. Clamperl is a cute Pokemon. But the funny thing with Clamperl is that was before the internet, so I didn't know how to level up Clamperl. Have I told this story? Did I just tell this story to my friend who was talking about the Pokemon? Oh no, I may have done this bit. I may have done this bit recently. Oh, now I'm all worried. Whatever, Clamperl. Didn't. No, I'm almost completely sure I've talked about this. We're gonna have to look through the backlog again. Oh no. Okay, we'll move along. This is Flygon, Clamperl, Macargo. The Clamperl evolved into Huntail. And I had another Clamperl because I figured out how the breeding worked with the Swampert and the Huntail, which was so cute, by the way. Oh, we're Guppy now. These are all good. So you become Guppy, you get your damage bonus, you take. Thank you for all these good resources. And then you leave. Alright, so we are unkillable now. We have 13 damage, 7 rate of fire. But we get flies. We're making flies out of every attack now because of Guppy. Weird. Like, it's nice that I'm able to talk about my commentary instead of having to worry about Issac. I got Go Ahead, which is a little too late, but whatever. I'm not gonna mind. Oh, these flies are so good with all this damage. They're dealing 26, 27, and 27.2 something damage each. 27.3. I'm probably doing my math right. Ooh, but I still can't fix the frames. That was the easiest to remember devised. A fly and a chest. I've completely forgotten. I was talking about Pokemon. And I was talking about my team. I was talking... Oh yeah, I got one for you. A while back, like, my, like, actual, like, my human friends, not to say that the online people aren't human, it's just that they're not physically there with me. But my, like, IRL friends were talking about, like, we talked about Pokemon, because we all like Pokemon. And they still play Pokemon, the losers. But we asked each other, like, you know, it's a very important question. If you were a gym leader, what two type Pokemon would you use? Or one type if you wanted to be like a hard, if you wanted to hard on for it. But and so we went around. One was electric fighting. So he was basically Lieutenant Surge. One was, I think it was like some scummy like ice poison kind of thing, which like sounds cool now that I think about it. Yeah. Oh, you know, it's actually a really fun thing. Like, the only two runes I have are Yera and Hagalaz. So that means that all the runes I pull can only be Yera or Hagalaz. Yera, but like I'd show what it does, but I have no target for it. This is not the secret room. This is also not a drill. There we go. And so I said Ghost Fairy, because not only are they both very fun types filled with very cute Pokemon, but at the time I was like really digging fairy types. Like, I didn't do like Sylveon and things like that, but I liked Klefki, because I'm a big old scum face person that liked to paralyze, paralyze and stun and get all my priority out of the way. Because, you know, Prankster's a fun ability. I remember my Pokemon terms. And I like Ghost Pokemon. And like one of the stipulation for this little questionnaire was your main Pokemon has to be a combination of the two types. And this was before Alola came out. So Mimikyu didn't exist yet. So when I said Ghost and Fairy, one of them said, but there's not a Ghost and Fairy type yet, so you really screwed yourself on that one. And I'm like, but it's going to be a cool Pokemon when it comes out. And boy howdy was I correct. Because Mimikyu is the total, like, example of what I want in a Pokemon. It's cute, and it's creepy. I do want Dark Bum. I do want the hearts. I probably don't need to worry about it, but I might as well go for it. Yeah, just kill all these guys for me. What hit me? I didn't see any bullet there. I would prefer to, you know what, just take it. Take it, my dude. I don't want it. I do want this. Okay. No, just keep that, you know, marinate those in that little stomach of yours. Just give me that spirit heart when you're ready. How this should go. If he takes, let's say, 2.5, like, full red hearts, then he should pay out with a spirit heart. Or if he gets like extra fed and gets like some really good hearts, like 3 full hearts, then he should pay out with like a black heart. Oh, and you know, barring aside a small amount chance of him like spitting out a spider, because you know I'm used to it. Okay, please take the heart. Thank you. Am I doing myself to a run where I have a bunch of flies and they tank my frame rate? Is this the life I've chosen to lead? Survey says... It's like, I mean, I can't just stop attacking, because I'm gonna run out of flies eventually. We'll give it a shot. Here you go, buddy. Get him. Nice. Ooh, that looks like a good card. I'm going to use Yara here. So how are you guys doing? Oh, I don't like that. Just all the pixely look. Oh, there's so many cards. That sack was an ancient recall. 2 cups. Let's take it. Lovers. Oh, absolutely. There you go. Have at it, my dude. The sun. Just use it now. Whew. But it's a good thing this is like at least entertaining because I'm not a big fan of the frames right now. Lovers. The sun. Oh, hold on to the sun. Temperance, and then this last one's gonna be temperance. So we take this, and we pop it to double your your clubs again, which are your bombs. This is temperance. Thank you for the spirit art. Oh, multiple spirit arts. Thank you. All right, let's go. Let's do this. Get rid of these flies. Oh yeah, I'm feeling it. Yeah. Some riveting entertainment here, folks. Why put it in front of me? I ordered that to be in the back corner. Alright, get him, flies. There you go. Yeah. I don't need to fight this. I mean, I actually just don't need to fight this guy. Yeah, see you later, dude. Ah, good. Some degree of normalcy. Alright. Got the sun. Which I'll use on that big room. Oh, is there a king dude here? Where did all those champions come from? Their world is useless. The sun will kill them. If you build it, they will die. You know what, Dark Bomb? I'm not waiting around for you. I need you to pull your weight here. Gives me a spider. I guess I shouldn't insult him. So, I like Mimikyu. Like, it's so cute. Like, the only reason he dresses up like a creepy, like, nightmare fuel Pikachu is because just no one likes him. He just wants someone to like him. And that's, you know, that's relatable. And, like, he, like, personifies something, and, okay, hold on. Going down a bad path with that one. I like the idea of a Pokemon in a costume. We'll leave it at that. And I just think it's cute, like he has like a drawn on face. We are absolutely going down a shoal. Because I think I know which cutscene this was. Grow baby. Experimental treatment. Oh, it was. Okay, I didn't like that one anyway. Alright, let's do this. There are more mom kills than I remember. So I guess I'm just gonna keep relying on these shoal kills. I need you to blow that up. Thank you. Oh, the pills are mine. I'm trying to think of some other good Pokemon stories. Oh, balls of steel. Oh yeah. I love just like pushing along these pills before being able to eat them. I'm excited. Delicious. Bombs are key is useless. And this pill? X-Lax. Great stuff. Yikes. That's not who I want to fight. What is going on with these frames? This happens every time I do an Eve run. And this also happens a lot of times regardless, but you know, whatever. So here's a fun challenge. Let's see Northern Lion play with this. I've seen him done a lot of stuff. We'll see him play at 5 frames a second. I really need a frame counter on this. That could be useful, just so it's something I could be mad at. Like, you're giving me 2 frames a second? Alright, we're getting a little bit of speed back. Let's see how good the goofball is at Issac when he's playing it like this. It's a true test of skill. Oh, take me out of this floor. I would like to go the proper way, which means that, like, I don't die. But as long as I'm, I'm considering it at this point, we'll say. Trying to think of some other like top tier cute Pokemon. I used to really like Snivy. That's the time. Oh, that was a time. Snivy. I'm more of an Oshawott kind of guy now. That was a good one though. Those three. I thought like at first I didn't really like them. What are you doing all the way over there? Oh, you're afraid of me. That makes sense. Pichu. Really cute. I'm not much of a Pikachu guy. A lot of people like Pikachu. He's kind of the, you know, he's the namesake of the like the whole flippin' series. You gotta like Pikachu. Pikachu's okay. Pichu's way cuter though. Like Raichu, I don't like Raichu at all. I'm a little bit more okay with Silver Surfer, Raichu, but like the one where he's a fairy type, it looks like he's surfing on his, you know, this little tail. But oh, here we go. All right, let's just get out of this floor. No, stop it. Oh yeah, we got him now. Alright, grab that. This room never makes sense to me. Because it looks like there's supposed to be like some like chain boy right here. And then he just like you see a little chain link where he's supposed to be, but then he just dies. Which I guess is positive, but ugh. What's in here? Bunch of money. Don't need it, but thank you. Now I'd just like a card that would increase my damage for the final fight. Ha! Oh, there's Brimstone boys. There we go. Nice. Hello, my friend. Mon frere. Actually, that's not how that goes at all. I think one bomb is good to throw against this guy. How about all of them? And they're all sad bombs. I forgot I had sad bombs. I could be using those more. This is for you, my friend. I may have just called this guy my father before. That's not true. I hope. Well, he's already like 2/3 of the way there, so 2/3 of the way being dead, not 2/3 of the way of being my father. That was a weird episode. Dude, take me out of here. Alright, well, another Eve, you know, mom kill, and oh, we got the Razor. Hey, the Razor's kind of neat. I don't know if Eve starts with the Razor right away, but no, does not start with the Razor yet. She gets the Razor later on. But hey, things went well. Getting this little negative put together. But in the meantime, thank you guys for watching. Like it if you're liking it, and you should subscribe if you want to see more. In that case, I will see you guys next time.